And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Saunders. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 14. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Nick Chubb, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert off of play action. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. Throwing on 1st down. Saunders. Throw left side complete. That's Parker. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Ultra. Go ultra.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And a short gain here down to the 22. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Saunders. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll go with a keeper. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Quick, yellow. Black walk. Opposite, green. Ready?
They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Nick Chubb, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Saunders. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On 4th down, Saunders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert on 1st down now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Once more, here's Eckler. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
On second down, Spiller looking for space. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Isaiah Spiller, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Broncos on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at third and a few inches. Operating from the gun, Saunders, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde, and the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half... And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready?
Throwing after the interception, Saunders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On first down, Saunders. He's got a man, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw again.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. T. Higgins, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down. On the give, this is Eckler. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Now he dumps this off over the middle.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The handoff, it's Eckler. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Bilal Nichols in there to take him down. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete, right around the 8. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Charles, a lot of